I accidentally transmigrated into a poor girl sold in ancient times. It just so happened that a stern bodyguard was looking to hire someone to go back and look after his mute younger sister. Hey, sir. What kind are you looking for? Need someone to take care of a child. Someone steady who won't slack off? Yes, yes, yes. Look over here. They are all too weak. And sickly. Wait, I can take good care of your sister. Not just ordinary care. I can keep her safe. Based on that physique of yours? Physical strength isn't just about build. I practiced martial arts. Dealing with 3 or 5 ordinary men is no problem. More importantly, I have no ulterior motives. My stepfather back home is a piece of work. When I'm not home, he might come to cause trouble. As long as you set the terms, I can solve it. What do you want? 3 years. I will look after the house and protect your sister for 3 years. After 3 years, you return my freedom. Give me the indenture contract. During that time, you provide food and lodging. I won't take a salary, but if there are extra expenses, you'll have to cover them. In 3 years, my sister will be 10. She will truly have basic self-care abilities by then. This condition is fair to both sides. 3 years is enough time for me to figure out this world and find my own footing. What if you can't do it? The indenture contract is in your hands. You can dispose of me at any time. But if I succeed, after 3 years, you must keep your promise. What's this person's background? Any hidden trouble? Don't worry, she's a girl from the Fong family in Xinghua village. Absolutely no trouble. You'll be worry-free. I'll take her. How much silver? 5 taels. Only 5 taels of silver. Can you walk? It's an hour from here to the village. I can.
No.
All of this reminded me. I'm no longer in my original world. My sister is named Zhou Qingyun. She's 7 years old and mute. But she can hear. She's very smart. Understood. I have to go to the county escort agency to work in a few days. If I'm out on a mission, I might not be home often. Is there anything I need to pay special attention to regarding your stepfather? His name is Wang Lizi. He's a gambler and greedy for money. I beat him up when I cut ties with him. He doesn't dare to act up to my face. But he might pull dirty tricks when I'm gone. He and my mother live in a shanty at the east end of the village now. Their land was all sold off. They are strapped for cash. What about your mother? He chose Wang Lizi and that son of his. Which means she chose to be my enemy. Ha 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 ha. Little sister. Big brother is home. Qingyun, this is the big sister brother bought to take care of you. From now on, she will live with us. Is brother going to leave? Brother found a job at a courier agency in the county. Sometimes I might not be able to come home for several days. I'm worried about you being home alone. So I brought this sister here. Not only will she take care of you, but she will also protect you. Only then can brother go out to earn money with peace of mind, you know? My name is Fang Yuyu. From now on, I will cook, clean, and keep you company. If anyone bullies you, I will protect you. He's asking if you'll leave. I won't leave. I promise. Your craft is good. You can cook rice from now on. What's in the kitchen is yours to use. If you run out, just tell me, okay? Although this man doesn't speak much, he does things thoroughly. He's not the stingy type. That's good news for me. I can nurse this frail body back to health quickly. Most people in Zhou village are surnamed Zhou. My grandfather and the village chief's father were brothers, so if there is any problem we can't solve, just go to the village chief. Because of this relationship, he will help us out. But we can't rely on others for everything, okay? Our Zio town is here. Less than half an hour away on foot. If you need anything, go there to buy it. I've noted it all down. He says thank you. You're welcome. I will prepare hot water for you every night from now on. Is that okay? You should get some rest early too. I've tidied up the west side room briefly. The bedding is old, but it's clean. There's one thing I must make clear. I'm grateful you're taking care of my sister. But if you hurt her or have any other intentions, I will kill you. This girl's reaction. She doesn't look like a farm girl from the village at all. You don't need to get up so early. It's not even dawn yet. I woke up, so I got up. Brother Zhou, are you going into the mountains? Yes. I set a few traps in the back mountains the last couple of days. I'm going to see if I caught anything. When will you be back? Before business hours. If I go further, I'll be back in the evening. Brother Zhou, wait a moment. I'll pan-fry a pancake for you. Have a bite before you head up the mountain. Brother Zhou, the pancake is ready. Take these two with you. Just in case you don't return by noon, you can have a snack. I've washed up. If Qingyun gives you any trouble, don't mind her. I'll talk to her properly when I return. I know. When Zhou Qinghuai returns, I must ask if he has any other vegetable seeds. Although this plot of land is small, if managed well, it can at least ensure we don't have to worry about daily vegetables. Brother Zhou, quite a haul. Wait a minute, my hands are dirty. Let me wash them before I help you. How should these be processed? We'll stew one tonight. To nourish Qingyun's health. You should nourish yours too. Your martial arts skills. You have such skills. How were you sold by your grandmother? And allowed yourself to get that sick? Last autumn, I went to the back mountain to chop wood. I met an injured old hunter. I carried him down the mountain. He said he saw I was kind-hearted, and after he recovered, he taught me a few self-defense moves. My grandmother at home favored boys over girls. A while ago, I caught a cold. I was feverish and bedridden, and she took the opportunity to sell me. Let's not talk about the past. Drink more soup tonight. Give the fat one to the village chief's family. Divide the other two into 4 parts. One for third grade Uncle Zhou on the east side, one for Auntie Zhou on the west, one for brother Tai Zhu in the front yard, and one for sister-in-law Chen on the back slope. When I was away back then, Qingyun owed much to their care. You and Qingyun go with me. Fifth Grandpa, I had a good harvest in the mountains today. Please try this rabbit. No need for formalities. You just got back. Your family needs money. This is her name is Fang Yuyu. I bought her to look after Qingyun. I'm going to the county courier agency to work in a few days. Qingyun is young. I'm worried about her being home alone. Where is she from? Is her background clear? Clear. She's from Xinghua village. Fifth Grandpa, I brought her here today, first to introduce her. So if anything happens in the future, please look after her. Second, since she's new to our village, she doesn't know many rules. You are highly respected in the village, so I want her to meet you, so she knows who to respect from now on. Qinghuai, since you call me Fifth Grandpa, I must say something. Bringing a stranger into the house is ultimately a risk. Qingyun has already suffered enough. She can't handle any more trouble. I understand, so I must trouble you, Fifth Grandpa, to keep an eye on her on weekdays. If she does anything improper, you may deal with her yourself, or send a letter to the courier agency in the county to me. Since you trust me, I will keep an eye on her for you. However, Qinghuai, working as an escort is a dangerous life. You must be extra careful yourself. Thank you for your concern, Fifth Grandpa. This is something freshly made. I brought some for you. Ha ha ha, I took you to meet people today. Did you remember them all? Remembered. Village Chief Zhou Xingda. Third grade Uncle Zhou on the east side. Auntie Zhou on the west, her son Tainyo, daughter Arya. Brother Tai Zhong in the front yard and his wife sister-in-law Hohot. Auntie Chen on the back slope. Good memory. These families are all kind-hearted. They were good to Qingyun in the past. If anything ever really happens, you can go to them. But remember, people's hearts are hidden. Always stay guarded. I understand. Shopkeeper, here are some mountain goods. See if you want them. They are quite fresh. The whole goat was caught last night, a wild mountain goat. Good, I'll take it. I'll pay you the market price. Come, let me show you the way around town. Let's go buy some rice and flour, then we'll head back. There isn't much grain left at home. Brother Zhou, can we buy some vegetable seeds as well? The garden is quite bare. If we can replenish them with good seeds and tend to them carefully, we'll be better off for our daily meals in the future. Fine. Young Qinghuai. Buying something? Over there to see the seeds. Vegetable seeds are over there, take a look yourself. Just these. 17 coins in total. Brother Qinghuai, going to town? Yes, taking them to town to learn the way. So in the future, if the house needs anything, they'll know where to go. Oh. This girl is named Yuyu, right? Yuyu, free this afternoon? The bracken in the back mountain is very tender right now. A few of us wives and girls plan to go. Pick some. Do you want to come along? Then I'll trouble you, sister-in-law Hohot. She just arrived and isn't familiar with the mountains. I'll have to trouble you to look after her more. What trouble is that? Yuyu looks like a capable person. Maybe her eyes are even sharper than ours. Alright, I'll come call you after lunch. Good, thank you, sister-in-law Hohot. Yuyu, all packed? Coming. Take her with you. Meet people and get some fresh air. But keep an eye on her. Don't run around. Okay. Brother Zhou, you're so fast. Just a small matter. You two got quite a lot. Yeah, Qingyun is very capable. Are you tired? Let's have a fresh meal tonight. Tender bracken and goji leaves can be blanched for a cold salad. Scrambled eggs with amaranth are the tastiest. Dandelion leaves make a soup to reduce inner heat. Qingyun, you help sort the different vegetables first. Pick out the rotten leaves and old stems and throw them away, okay? I'll go get the rice cooking first. Then I'll come and help you. Brother Zhou. There are many fresh wild vegetables in the mountains this season. I plan to go into the mountains every day to stock up more. Dry them to last through the winter. It gives me peace of mind. The focus in this girl's eyes is not just the caution of an ordinary farm girl. It's more like a habit carved into her bones. Extraordinarily precious about food, and full of vigilance against scarcity. But this isn't a bad thing for the Zhou family. I'll leave for the county town tomorrow morning. To the Shenyuan escort agency, we already agreed on this before. This trip will take at least 10 days. Or maybe over a month before I can come back. After I leave, only you and Qingyun will be left at home. There's one thing you must keep in mind. Regarding Wang Lizi, I noticed him wandering around the village a few days ago, asking what I do. Before, when I was home, he suffered at my hands, so he knew he wouldn't get the better of me, which is why he stayed low. But if there are only you two girls at home, he will surely come to cause trouble. Either to break in and ransack the place, or to be a nuisance and take advantage of you. Or maybe even try to snatch Qingyun back. How are his combat skills? Does he have any accomplices? He's just a lazy rascal. He has raw brute strength but hasn't trained properly. Accomplices? A few idlers in the village might be persuaded by him. But not many would dare to actually make a move. At most, they'll create a commotion. You said you have martial arts skills, able to handle 3 or 5 ordinary men. Does that still stand? It stands. It's best if you can handle it. But if you can't, don't force it. Immediately take Qingyun to find the village chief. Or to Brother Taizhu in the front yard, or Auntie Zhou on the west side for help. The villagers won't sit idly by because we're of the same clan. Take this for self-defense. Keep it hidden, don't let anyone see it. I understand. This home and my sister are temporarily entrusted to you. Brother Zhou, rest assured, I will take good care of Qingyun. And look after this home. If you lack anything, go to town and buy it. Please be obedient. Brother is going to earn money to buy you new clothes and delicious food. At home, listen to Sister Yuyu. And don't run around, you know? Brother Zhou, take care on the road with your food and water. The home is entrusted to you. living in this dump any longer. We'll all be covered in mold and fur. When have we ever suffered like this? It's all that damned unfilial son. Driving us out. While he lives in a nice house. And even bought someone to serve that little mute. Didn't your good son go to the county yesterday? He definitely won't be back for a while in this heavy rain. What do you mean? What do I mean? His house is built with stone and has proper tiles. It surely doesn't leak in the rain, and the room must be dry and warm too. There's food and meat. Maybe, the brat even left money for his sister before he left. You are his own mother. With nowhere to go in this heavy rain. Staying in your own home for a few days is only right, isn't it? Who could say otherwise? But Qinghuai's temper. He's not home. Only a little mute at home. And a slave girl he bought. You're the mother, just go back and live there. We're just borrowing a place to shelter from the rain. We can talk about it when the sky clears. Since that girl was bought to do chores. Serving 2 more people is part of the job. Maybe the money and grain the brat left behind. We can help use them up too. Yeah, I am his mother. What's wrong with living there? That little mute and the bot girl. Dare to drive me out? Open the door. Open it quickly. Must resolve this trouble quickly. Otherwise the child will get scared and develop issues. Dead girl, move out of the way. Blocking the path. Didn't you see the master's mother is back? No manners at all. Yeah? You dare to kick people? Have you gone mad? You actually dare to hit the mistress of the house? This is my house. I'm returning to my own house. Why are you blocking me? Brother Zhou gave instructions before leaving. If you come, don't be polite. If you dare to harass or disturb Qingyun, I can directly beat you to a pulp, Madam Li. He can handle the consequences when he returns. You dare? Is there no law? I'm going to report you to the magistrate. Go ahead, report it. Trespassing and intent to commit violence. I'd like to see. Will the magistrate believe you two who were cast out, having nothing to do with this place as outsiders? Or will he believe me, with the indenture contract in hand, the maid entrusted to watch the house, and the true owner of this house, Zhou Qingyun? Haha, you say this is your house? Brother Zhou broke ties with you publicly. And you have already remarried Wang Lizi. The land deed of this house has the surname Zhou. The Zhou of Zhou Qinghuai and Zhou Qingyun. What does it have to do with you, Lu Chunhua, who married into another family? Get lost. Dare to come back, and next time, it won't just be your front teeth that get broken. It's okay, the bad guys have been driven away. Qingyun, don't be afraid. It's all your fault, you jinx. Blame me? Wang Lizi. Do you have no shame? Who was it who said they would help me live a good life? And who said that little mute was a burden? To get rid of her early for peace of mind? Today, who was the one patting their chest saying we'd definitely succeed? And what was the result? Kicked into this sorry state by a slave girl in 2 blows. You have no skills yourself, yet you have the nerve to blame me? I have no skills? I was just caught off guard. Who knew that dead girl would play so dirty? Do you dare say you weren't the one who started this today? I started it? Wasn't it you who kept chanting about how nice that house was? That the yard was dry? Wasn't it you who said Zhou Qinghuai was gone? So the opportunity came? I am his mother after all. What's wrong with living there for a few days? Isn't it because you followed along that things turned out like this? Unable to even handle a slave girl? Useless. Who are you calling useless? Qingyun, don't be afraid. It's all over. Look, the bad guys have been driven away. Touch and see, sister is perfectly fine. Nothing happened to me. Are you hungry? Sister will make you something delicious, okay? Just for the two of us. Sweet and fragrant. Look, this is sugar. Taste it, is it sweet? Today, sister will use rice and white sugar to make you some rice cakes, okay? Soft and sticky, so delicious. Sister Yu. It's me, Hohot, and my Taiju. Sister-in-law Hohot, brother Taiju, come in quickly. We won't come in. We just heard that Wang Lizi and Lu Chunhua, that couple, came over. Are you and Qingyun alright? I'm fine. Qingyun was a bit scared, but she's much better now. I just made her something to eat to comfort her. She seems fine now. That's good, that's good. We're relieved to know you're alright. Wang Lizi is a bully who fears the strong. Since he suffered a loss this time, he shouldn't dare to come back for a while. But you should still keep the door locked tightly on weekdays. And if anything happens, just give us a shout. Thank you, sister-in-law Hohot, brother Taiju. No need for thanks. We're going back now. Little Yu, remember to close the courtyard door. Okay. It's quite fat, weighs 3 or 4 jin, ha 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 ha. This girl really has skills. No wonder brother Qinghuai dared to leave his home and Qingyun in her care. Sister Yu, your fighting skills are incredible, truly incredible. I learned a few things casually from someone before. Just for self-defense. Didn't expect it to come in handy today. With you here. That little girl Qingyun is truly blessed. You didn't see how fast that rabbit darted out, Taiju. I was even startled. But Sister Yu, just like a flash. So fast I didn't even see it. The rabbit was already in her hands. Sister Yu is truly capable. More than just capable. I think more and more. The pathetic state of Wang Lizi and his wife yesterday couldn't have been from just falling down themselves. It must have been at the hands of Sister Yu. Think about it. If that rascal Wang Lizi had simply fallen down on his own, would he have just walked away so obediently? Something must have happened to hold him accountable. Before brother Qinghuai left, he gave special instructions and left words behind. He probably knew Yu could handle those rascals. Wang Lizhi really kicked a steel plate this time. Haha, exactly. Qing Yun has finally reached the end of her hardships. Living with that heartless mother and stepfather before. What kind of life was that? Now, with a sister like Yu who is both capable and truly cares for her, protecting her, her future finally has some hope. Is the mushroom stewed rabbit meat tasty? After we finish eating, bring the remaining fresh mushrooms to a ventilated, sunny spot in the yard to dry. Then we'll go into the mountains to pick more. Dried mushrooms can be stored for a long time, and they are delicious in chicken or vegetable soups. We must pick more and store some up. Qing Yun, don't go in yet. Wait for sister in the courtyard. The rice and flour bought by Zhou Qinghuai, the leftover rabbit meat and dried chicken from lunch are all gone. Even the half-dried wild vegetables and mushrooms are gone. The thief had a clear goal. There are different sizes of men's footprints. At least 3 or 4 people. One of the footprints is blurry and unstable, matching the shoe that Wang Lizhi wore when he fell in the mud yesterday. The lesson for Wang Lizhi yesterday wasn't enough. Not only is he still greedy and stubborn, but he even brought accomplices to pull the rug out from under us. Qing Yun, don't be afraid that the things were stolen by bad guys. As long as sister is here, I won't let you go hungry. There are still wild vegetables on the back mountain. We'll pick more tomorrow. And for those things that were stolen, sister will definitely go and get them back. What belongs to us? No one can just take for nothing. We'll have a simple dinner tonight. Sister will make soup with the wild mushrooms picked this afternoon. And bake a few pancakes. How about that? The mushroom soup is very fresh, just as good as meat broth. The warning to Wang Lizhi yesterday was too light. Stealing food is like cutting off someone's survival path during the lean season. Targeting a family with a child is truly vicious. You think because Zhou Qinghuai isn't here and we have no evidence, a maid like me can't deal with you? Too bad you miscalculated. Ah. Don't scream. If you dare to make a sound, don't blame me for being ruthless. You. Where is Wang Lizhi? Where are the stolen goods? Who are his accomplices? I don't know. If you don't talk, I'll break your arm right now. I'll talk. It's the 2 Hu brothers from the west end of Locust Tree Village, and Joe the Skinflint from the foot of the back mountain. It was them who did it together. Is Wang Lizhi with them right now? SH should be. He said we'd have meat to eat tonight. Miss, this has nothing to do with me. It was all that dead man's idea. Watch your mouth. You haven't seen me tonight, do you understand? So, they are here. Judging by the breathing, there are at least 3 people. This place is isolated, perfect for hiding. Big brother, hey, It's you, don't beat me. Stealing my grain. Eating my meat. Did you sleep soundly? We were wrong. Miss, spare our lives. The things are all still here. We'll compensate. With what will you compensate? I'm taking back what's left. But this matter isn't over. Before sunrise tomorrow, the three of you go kneel at the gate of the Zhou courtyard. If one person is missing or you dare to play tricks, we'll kneel. We understand. Remember, before sunrise, go explain things clearly to Zhou Bai. And if I hear any more gossip, I won't be lenient. It seems you are quite sensible. If you want me to overlook this for now, I can give you a chance to redeem yourselves. See this wall? It's too short, any stray dog can climb over. My request is simple. The four of you go haul earth and find stones. And raise all four walls to 2 meters high. It must be sturdy. Pack the earth and lay the stones firmly. Once done, go cut thick old bamboo and sharpen the ends. And embed them every half foot along the wall facing outward. Embed them deep. Fix them firmly so no one can climb the wall. I want the work to satisfy me. I'll point out where to dig. For bamboo, choose 3-year-old stalks. I will inspect it from time to time. Only when it's done well will this be considered over. If you shirk your duties, or have any more crooked thoughts, we'll do it. And one more thing, regarding last night and what you were doing here today. Keep your mouth shut. If any gossip spreads in the village, you'll be the first ones I settle scores with. It's almost dawn. Stop kneeling, you're an eyesore. Bring your tools later. To the place I designate on the back mountain to work. Awake? It's a nice day today. Sister had those people repair our courtyard wall. It'll be much safer from now on. Right here. Dig the earth from here. Collect the stones from here. The requirements are as I stated this morning. Wall 2 meters high. Packed earth sturdily. Stone cracks filled, and I'll point out where to cut the bamboo. I'll only give you 2 days. After 2 days, all 4 walls must be raised and completed, with the bamboo spikes embedded properly on top. If you do it well, previous matters will be wiped clean. If you don't do it well, or if you slack off, we wouldn't dare. We will definitely do a good job. Qing Yun, we'll just watch from the side. Is it all right, Miss Yu? Jiqiang, are you satisfied? If there's any heavy labor around the house in the future, we're at your beck and call. Yes, we are at your beck and call. I can help too. Good, free labor. Might as well use it. Qing Yun, shall sister take you to the market today? We'll go buy some meat. And buy some other things. Zhou Qinghuai earning money at the security bureau is one path. But I can't rely entirely on others. In the storage space, I only have those few medicines and some white sugar. I must find a way to earn money myself as soon as possible, so I can provide for myself. And plan for the future in 3 years. Miss, buying some meat? This pig was just slaughtered this morning, it's very fresh. I'll take a strip of pork belly, lean and fat mixed, and a small piece of lard. Hey, alright. Shopkeeper, is there anyone selling tofu nearby? I want to buy some tofu to stew with meat. Tofu? We don't have that in our town. I hear you might occasionally see someone carrying it on a pole in the county. But it's a rare item. Expensive and spoils easily. No one here makes it. Tofu has a tender, smooth texture, can be cooked in many ways, and the price is more affordable than meat. If I can make it, that would be a good business. but I only know the general process. The difficulty lies in the ratio of the coagulant and the temperature. Stone mill, green cloth. Coagulant, everything needs a millstone. But these might not be publicly available. At worst, I'll just have to try a few more times. Qingyun, let's go, sister will take you to look elsewhere. Shopkeeper, how much for these soybeans? Coarse grains, 3 coppers a caddy. Fine grains, 5 coppers. How many do you want, miss? 5 caddies for starters. Shopkeeper, let me ask you something. Is there anyone in town or nearby who sells stone millstones? About how much would they cost? Stone millstones? Why would a young lady want one? Those things are heavy and take up space. Ordinary families rarely make their own. They usually share one between several households. There's no store in town that sells them specifically. If you really want one, go ask Lou the stonemason and Wu the carpenter on the south side of town. They can make them, but it depends on the material and labor costs. It won't cost less than 1 or 2 taels of silver, and you'll have to wait. 1 or 2 taels of silver, that's not a small sum for me right now. And I'd have to wait for a custom build. Wait, the millstone in our cellar. The step. Qingyun, you mean we have a stone millstone in our house? In the cellar, being used as a step. With the stone millstone, the most important tool for making tofu is solved. Qingyun, you're amazing. You've been a huge help to sister. Let's go, let's head to the fabric store. Sister also wants to buy some green cloth. This bolt of fine cotton, woven densely, feels soft. Perfect for making clothes for a child. But the price? How much? 15 coppers per foot. 40 feet in total. I'll give it to you for 580 coppers, 20 coppers off. 580 coppers, do you have anything more affordable? It just needs to be woven tightly, it doesn't have to be this soft. Preferably a light color. So it's easy to see if it's clean. This coarse cotton is also densely woven and durable. And easy to wash. 8 coppers per foot. The linen over there is even cheaper. 6 coppers per foot. But it's stiffer and rougher. And very thin. It should be enough to filter soy pulp. Give me 5 feet of this coarse cotton cloth. 5 feet of coarse cotton at 8 coppers a foot, that's 40 coppers total. Miss, what are you going to use this for? A wrapping cloth? Or for some household items? Let's go, Qingyun. Let's go buy some other things. Once the millstone in the cellar is cleaned, it can be used. Soybeans and green cloth are also ready. Now, the only thing missing is the gypsum for the tofu. Shopkeeper, excuse me. Do you have gypsum for sale? Gypsum? Why would a young lady want gypsum? This is a medicinal herb, cold in nature, mainly used for external ailments, high fever, and excessive thirst. If taken internally, it must follow medical advice. Do not use it recklessly. Shopkeeper, I'm not using it for medicine. I'm asking if there's a kind of gypsum that can be used for food? Miss, don't mess around. Gypsum is cold and heavy, and contains many impurities. It absolutely cannot be ingested. I have practiced medicine for many years. I have never heard of gypsum being used in food. Are you sure you aren't mistaken? Shopkeeper, I might not have explained it clearly. I remember there is a white powdery substance. People call it gypsum. It's used to coagulate a certain type of food. You mean calcined gypsum? That is raw gypsum that has been washed and dried, fired over high heat until brittle, and then ground into fine powder. Its medicinal properties have changed, often used for ulcers and burns, but I've never heard of it being edible. Wait, years ago I seem to recall an old master mentioning, in a collection of regional notes, that there are places in the south that seem to use a kind of processed gypsum to make bean curd, but it is truly rare here. Yes, that must be it. Shopkeeper, do you have any for sale? Calcined gypsum is not something we stock. It's usually processed on demand. If you want some, miss, I can help you process this raw gypsum into calcined gypsum powder right now. However, the process takes time and fire, so it will cost 20 coppers. This piece of raw gypsum itself will cost you 30 coppers. 50 coppers, plus 15 coppers for soybeans, that's 80 coppers gone in an instant. And that doesn't even count the losses. But I can't save this money. Without the coagulant, the tofu can't be made. Then I'll trouble you, shopkeeper. Deal. Please wait a moment. Or go attend to other business. Come back in about half an hour to pick it up. I'll go to the back room to calcine and grind it now. Thank you so much, shopkeeper. This is the calcine gypsum powder. Miss, please remember, even if it can be used for food, proceed with extreme caution. Start by using a very small amount to test. Do not put too much in at once. I understand. Thank you for the warning, shopkeeper. Qingyun, let's go home. Brother Taizhu, sister-in-law Hohot. Sister Yu, what are you doing here? Is there something wrong? There's a favor I'd like to ask of you both. There's an old millstone in my cellar. It's too heavy for me to move alone. Could I ask Brother Taizhu to help me lift it to the courtyard? Is now a convenient time? It is. Just wait. I'll go with you right now. This thing is really heavy. Sister Yu, what are you planning to grind with it? I want to try grinding some beans. To see if I can make something fresh to eat. You want to grind bean flour? This millstone was used for that before. It works well, but it needs to be washed well. And you'll need some copper oil to lubricate the pivot. Then I'll trouble you, Brother Taizhu. Easy enough. I'll go back and get some copper oil and wood. The pivot and the mortise are key. Once lubricated, it will push smoothly and make less noise. This is much better. Sister Yu, try it. That's perfect. Thank you, Brother Taizhu. It's nothing. You guys carry on. I'm heading back. It's been many years since I last saw this millstone. Wang Lizi occupied this house and treated the millstone as his own, charging everyone a wear-and-tear fee to use it. Everyone was disgusted. And eventually everyone started going to the village head's house to borrow one. So there was such a history behind it. I only learned from Qingyun that there was such a thing in the house. Thinking about cleaning it up so we could use it in the future. Sister, can I discuss something with you? My house wants to grind some flour these next 2 days. Could I borrow it? I promise to clean it up for you. Of course you can. Once I've cleaned and dried it, feel free to use it anytime. It was something everyone shared anyway. No reason to hide it. That's great. Sister, you're truly a straightforward person. When you're done, just let me know, and I'll bring my grain over. Okay, the tools and materials are all ready, but it's getting late today. The whole process of making tofu takes quite some time. I'll have to wait until tomorrow. Preparations are complete. Step 1. Grind the pulp. Step 2. Boil the pulp. Come, Qingyun, taste the soy milk. Be careful, it's hot. Remember, the temperature for coagulation can't be too high or too low. But I don't know the ratio. Never mind, I'll go by feel. Why isn't it changing at all? Is the gypsum too little, or is the temperature wrong? Coagulation succeeded. But it's not firm enough. Maybe there wasn't enough gypsum. Or maybe it wasn't stirred evenly. Or maybe the temperature was too low. But this is already a coagulated bean product. It shouldn't be wasted. Perhaps pressing it can save some of it. The bean flavor is there, but it has a slightly astringent taste. And the texture is mushy, lacking firmness and structure. Perhaps there was too much water, too little gypsum. And the stirring wasn't even enough. No matter, even though it failed. I figured out the basic process. Next time I'll use less water and more gypsum. And pay more attention to the stirring and temperature. Success! Ha ha ha. 1 caddy of dry soybeans can yield 5 to 6 caddies of tofu, cut into 10 centimeter squares. That's about 12 to 14 blocks. At 3 coppers a caddy, the gypsum loss is very small. Firewood and labor are all my own. 1 caddy of beans yields 13 blocks. The cost per block is less than 0.3 coppers. Tomorrow I'll use 2 caddies of beans as a test run. Cut them into blocks. Sell 2 blocks for 3 coppers, or 1 block for 2 coppers and see how they sell in the village. First, I'll gift some to sister-in-law Hohot, old Aunt Jo, the village head, and those who helped. It's both a gesture of thanks and a live advertisement. Qing Yun, oh, Yu. Are you home? Ah, well. Ha. Ha 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 ha, Brother Zhou is back. Yes, just got back. Only away for 7 or 8 days. But Qingyun's little face is clearly rounder. Yu, you've taken better care of my sister than I expected. Why is this millstone here? Qingyun reminded me a few days ago. That's how I found out there was this old millstone in the cellar. I asked Brother Taizhu to help move it out and clean it. I'm trying to make some tofu. You know how to make tofu? Brother Zhou, you must be tired from the journey, rest for a bit. I'm making lunch, you haven't eaten yet, right? Yes, I'll help you start the fire. How many days can you stay home this time, Brother Zhou? 3 days. This trip was close. A short route, quick turnaround. So I thought I'd come back and check on things. Is everything okay at home? Everything is fine, it's all resolved. They stole grain from the house and I caught them. I told them if they raised the courtyard wall, I wouldn't tell the village head. And they agreed. A higher wall is definitely more secure. This girl really has her ways. Did your family know how to make tofu before? How could that be? If my family knew how to make tofu, we wouldn't have been so poor. This is something I've been figuring out on my own these past few days. I figured just staying at home idle wasn't the right way, so I tried to start a small business to help with household expenses. And after 3 years, when I regain my freedom, I'll need money to live on. She said it frankly. But there was a hint of testing in her voice. She wants to know my attitude. See if I will allow her to manage her own small business and plan for her own future. You can manage the household affairs as you see fit. As long as Qingyun is taken care of properly, you can decide for yourself on other matters. He agreed. It seems he isn't the type who wants to completely exploit the people he bought. Master, I understand. Let's eat. As long as I take good care of Qingyun. He doesn't mind me having other ways to make a living. Delicious. The tofu was a success. And the idea for my business was implicitly approved. I'm happy. Ah, are you okay? Qingyun, do you want to stay at home with your brother? Or go out with sister? Sister needs to go deliver something to a few uncles and aunts. I'm going to give some tofu to the neighbors who helped, as a gesture of thanks, and let everyone taste it. Go and come back soon. You've taken great care of Qingyun. Not just feeding and clothing her well. You bring her along to do things, teach her to recognize things, and let her interact with others. She's much more cheerful than when I was at home, and much more lively. Thank you, Brother Zhou. You're too kind. Since I agreed to take care of Qingyun, I'll naturally do my best. And you're a pretty good employer. giving me a lot of room to function and your trust. Is there anything you need me to do around the house? Firewood is being used up faster than before. And if I really start this small business, it'll use even more. Brother Zhou, if you have free time, helping to get some firewood would naturally be best. But if you can't, it's fine. I can gather it myself. No problem, I'll go later. Actually, you don't need to today. I chopped 2 loads yesterday afternoon and stacked them in the back. It'll last a few days. Then I'll just go check out some locations later. Okay. Time to grind the beans? Yes. I'll do it. Then I'll go prepare breakfast. Once we've eaten, we can go to the village to test the market. I'll carry the load. Walking around Zhou village, me carrying the load, will be much more convenient than you carrying it alone. This employer is really great. Qingyun, let's go. Go out with brother and sister. I figured you guys would be coming. Come on, give me 2 blocks. I didn't get enough of that block yesterday. Old Mother Zhang from next door just asked me about it. I told her it was delicious. She's definitely going to buy some in a while. Freshly made tofu. 2 went for 1 piece. 3 went for 2. Delicious whether stewed, fried, or stir-fried. Change up the flavor for your kids and elders. Word spreads really fast. 30 went in total. This batch took 2 caddies of beans. Not counting firewood and labor costs. I made about 24 went in net profit. Although it isn't much. This is just the first trial run. Less than 2 hours of walking around Zhou village. It's not bad for a first attempt. Brother Zhou, we've run out of soybeans at home. I want to go to town tomorrow to buy some more. Do you have anything to do tomorrow morning? Should Qingyan stay home with you or come to town with me? I was planning on checking my traps in the mountains tomorrow. How about we go now? Xiaochen, hurry up. If we can be back before dark, that works. If I go buy the beans now, I can soak them tonight. That way, I can start bright and early tomorrow. So early? Yes. The sooner I finish grinding, the sooner I can get started. Brother Zhou, are you heading out? Yes. I'm going to check the traps. Brother Zhou, I'd like to go into the mountains with you to have a look. Come into the mountains with me? Aren't you supposed to be making tofu? I can make the tofu in the afternoon. I already did a round of sales in the village yesterday. So I have time this morning. Besides, I want to know where you, Brother Zhou, usually set your traps. You need to stay close when setting traps. Watch and listen carefully. I understand. Then wake Qingyun up. Bring her along too. No need. I'll drop her off at Taiju's place in the front yard with Miao Miao. And he. She's been there twice before. The kids get along fine. I'll just bring her some snacks. Alright, that works. Then I'll help you grind the beans first. We'll eat after we finish. Brother Zhou, you're much faster at this than I am. Qingyun, your brother and sister are going into the mountains this morning. Do you want to come with us to the mountains? Or would you rather go to Taiju's place in the front yard? And play with Miao Miao and He? Alright, then I'll take you there. Take this for self-defense while scouting ahead. It can also serve as a walking stick. Thank you, Brother Zhou. I learned a lot from you today. I'll handle this. I'll go tonight. I'm going to pick up Qingyun. In the future, if you want to go into the mountains, don't go too deep alone. Just stick to the areas we walked today. And set your traps exactly how I taught you. Along the familiar paths. Safety first. I understand. Sister-in-law Guihua just told me. That auntie who came by this morning to buy tofu. She said her daughter-in-law has bad morning sickness and can't eat anything. But the tofu she bought yesterday was easy on her stomach. Already have repeat customers? Brother Zhou, sorry to make you run this errand. Take 4 blocks of tofu over there. If auntie who only wants 2, charge her 3 wen. If she wants 4, then charge her. Charge her 5 wen. Consider it a thank you for her business. This tofu curd is tender and refreshing. Tell her it's a small gesture from us, for her daughter-in-law to enjoy. Alright. Still lying there playing dead? Don't you have any dignity as a man? Seeing other people thrive. And all you know how to do is lie there. What are you ranting about now? Who's thriving? What does it have to do with me? Are you blind and deaf? Look at who's thriving. My own son and that little girl he bought. They've started some kind of tofu business. I hear it's selling well in the village. They even know how to give away gifts. Why don't you use that pig brain of yours to think of a way to stop them? That girl kicked me over, remember? I even lost a front tooth. Think of a way. What does their business have to do with us? How does it not concern us? That's a profitable venture. Can't you think of a way to learn how to make that tofu? If we knew how to make it, couldn't we make money too? With money, we wouldn't have to live in this dump. Learn? How? That courtyard wall is so high and lined with bamboo spikes. And that little girl, you saw how she moves. She's swifter than a wild mountain cat. If I go to spy on them and get caught, she'll break my legs. You're such a coward. If you don't dare go openly, can't you use your head? I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest. If you're so capable, you go do it yourself. You're making so much tofu now. What if it doesn't sell? I've thought it through. In the future, I'll go to town in the morning to sell it. There are more people in town, more who can afford it and want to try new things. I'll stay home in the afternoon. Whoever in the village wants to buy can come in the afternoon. Or place an order the day before. I'll have it ready early the next morning. Deliver to the village customers first. Then head to town. This way, I don't neglect the village and sell more overall. Going to town, you'll have to get up very early. I've thought about that. I'll grind and filter the beans the night before. Store the soy milk. And get up before dawn to boil and curdle it. By the time the tofu is pressed and set, it'll be just breaking dawn. Just enough time to have breakfast with Qingyun. Pack everything up and head out. I'll get to town just as the market gets busy. Can you handle carrying the load to town? Every single day? I'll try it and see. If business is good and I have to bring more, I'll look into getting a cart. If not, I can carry it myself. Since you've thought it through, do as you please. I won't go into the mountains tomorrow. If anyone comes to buy tofu, I'll tell them to come in the afternoon or place an order. Alright, that would be a big help, Brother Zhou. With you, Brother Zhou, guarding the home front and handling the village demand, I can feel more at ease expanding into town. Young lady, what are you selling? It looks so clean and white. It's tofu. A fresh food product. You can stew it, fry it, stir-fry it, or have it cold in a salad. It's tender and smooth. Feel free to try some, it's free. Wow, this is actually quite good. No strange aftertaste. It's quite fragrant. How much? 2 won for 1 piece. 3 won for 2 pieces. Look at the size. 1 piece is enough for a whole dish. Young lady, will you be here selling tofu tomorrow? Yes, around the same time. Right here. It's a deal, save me 2 pieces. I want some tofu too. That's 24 won. Dried bean curd, 10 won. 34 won in total. Deducting costs of about 5 won. That's a net profit of 29 won. This is only the first trial in town. It seems the town really has much more potential than the village. Did you sell it all? Yes, all sold out. There were a few who couldn't buy any. They've already put in an order for tomorrow. Brother Zhou, did anyone come by this morning? 2 households came. One bought some. The other ordered 2 pieces for tomorrow morning. I figured you'd definitely want to make more. So I already ground the beans for tomorrow. It's all prepared in the kitchen. Thank you, Brother Zhou. Let's have pork belly with mushrooms for lunch. I bought some pork belly back. Sounds good. I already prepared the chicken I brought back yesterday. It's all chopped up. Should we stir fry or stew it? Oh, I forgot about that. How about chicken stewed with mushrooms for lunch? Sure, whatever you think is best. In a month, it could bring in over a tael and a half of silver. For a family relying only on manual trade. This is a stable and considerable income. You, sister, you're busy? Sister-in-law, you're here. Do you need tofu? Sister-in-law, if you have something to say, just say it. Yes. You, sister. I have an idea, I don't know if I should say it. Your tofu is selling so well in town now. The reputation has spread. But there are many villages around us. And many people who heard about this delicious food want to try it. But they're either too far from town, or they go and miss the vendor. You only make so much and go to town once a day. Isn't it a pity to waste this name and market? Sister-in-law, what do you mean? I was thinking, if you're too busy or don't want to get so tired, for the business in the surrounding villages, could my taiju try it out? You don't need to give it to us much cheaper, just keep it at 1 apiece. We'll take it to the villages to sell. And the profit margin can be taiju's service fee. This way, you don't have to work extra hard, and you can sell more tofu. We could also have a little extra to help the family budget. What do you think? Is it feasible? Sister-in-law Gue Hua's proposal is essentially a simple distribution partnership. It can expand sales and increase revenue. And I don't have to do the extra running around. Sister-in-law, that's a great idea. But let's not make it too big right away. How about this? First, have Brother Taiju take a batch of tofu to the surrounding villages. First, scout the path. See which villages sell best. How many he can visit in a day. Second, get a feel for it. See how the village people accept it. After Brother Taiju has it all figured out, you tell me how many you need for the next day. And I'll prepare exactly that amount. The price will be 1 apiece. And you take it to sell. 2 won for 1 piece is fine. 3 won for 2 pieces is also fine. The price difference is Brother Taiju's earnings. But one thing. The tofu must be fresh. Sell it on the same day. If it doesn't sell it for cheap or eat it yourselves. Best not to leave it overnight. To avoid spoilage and ruining the reputation. Done. That's exactly how we'll do it. You, sister, you're so thorough. Ms. Fong, business is booming. Shopkeeper, are you here to buy tofu too? I apologize for the intrusion during business hours. But I'd like to discuss something with you. Shopkeeper, please go ahead. The Hu estate is hosting a banquet tomorrow. And they specifically requested tofu dishes made by you. So I wanted to order some from you. Please deliver it to our restaurant kitchen before noon tomorrow. The Hu estate is one of the top families in town. Last time Brother Zhou was selling lamb, the shopkeeper mentioned sharing some with the Hu estate. Their purchasing agent must have bought my tofu, noticed the difference in taste, and requested mine specifically. I'm honored that Mr. Hu and you think so highly of me. I'll have it ready early tomorrow and deliver a batch to you. Here's the deposit. Take it, miss. Brother Taiju, sister-in-law Gue Hua. You're here so early. It's not early, not early. You're definitely up earlier. This is prepared for you, brother Taiju. 12 pieces, just pressed, nice and fresh. Thank you, Yu, sister. The price is as we agreed, 2 Wen for 1 piece. If it goes well. What kind of situation should I expect? We'll discuss that when you get back. Understood. Yu. These are a few hard-boiled eggs and flatbreads. You two grab a quick bite to eat. Don't get so busy you forget to eat. Thank you, sister-in-law. Don't mention it. We'll head off now. Don't let us delay you. Qingyun, let's go. Time to head to town. We'll eat the eggs and bread on the road. Yu, sister. Brother Taiju, you're back. How did it go? Sold out. Everything sold out. I went to Wang village just like you said. Set up under that big locust tree at the village entrance. At first, no one was around. But then a passerby auntie curiously asked about it. Tasted a small piece, thought it was good, and bought 2 pieces. That caught everyone's attention. Yu, sister. This tofu definitely has a market in the surrounding villages. Do you think I could get 2 batches tomorrow? I'll go out earlier and try 2 villages. This recipe is, in the end, just a cooking method. It's not some legendary secret formula. Over time, someone will eventually figure it out. Or it'll come from somewhere else. Rather than clutching it tight, waiting for someone else to figure it out and compete. It's better to sell it while it's still profitable. Have you ever thought about making the tofu to sell yourself? Make it myself? I don't know how. But this is your livelihood. A trade can be learned. I can sell you the recipe. Brother Taiju, your character, and that of your wife. Your help over these past few days, I've seen it all. I've thought about it carefully. I can only make 3 or 4 batches of tofu a day by myself. I have to grind the beans, boil and curdle them, take them to town to sell, and look after Qingyun. I really can't do it all. How can that be? This is your bread and butter. Brother Taiju, let me finish. If I sell it to you, I have conditions. Sister, you speak. First, once you learn, you can sell tofu in any surrounding village, even to more distant towns. But not in town. The town is my territory for now. This is to avoid direct competition and keep things friendly. Naturally, the town is already your territory. We definitely won't fight you for it. Second, I want 3 taels of silver as a fee for the recipe. It's not much. If you two get your business going, you'll earn the pure profit in 2 months. If you work hard, you might make it back in 1. Sister, this is truly. I have to go back and discuss it with Gui Hua. Of course. What are you going to discuss with me? Ah? What? You're really willing to teach us? This recipe is your hard work. Sister-in-law, I said it because I meant it. These past 2 months, I remember everything you and Brother Taiju have done to help. The recipe in my hands can only yield 3 or 4 batches a day. If I share it with you, you can do more. and earn more. Both our families will be better off. Besides, I'm not just relying on tofu to make a living. I've been thinking lately, maybe I can try making something else, like pastries, to take to town. If the tofu business is shared out, I'll have time to test a new path. Okay. Since you have a plan for transformation and expansion, then thank you, sister. We'll remember this kindness for a lifetime. Sister-in-law, you're being too kind. Starting tomorrow, brother Taiju and sister-in-law, come over when you're free. I'll teach you step by step, starting from soaking the beans. As for the tools, you'll have to figure out how to get a millstone or borrow one. The wooden crates, the cloth, I can tell you where to have them made, and what kind to buy. Okay. You, sister, we're here to learn. This is the 3 tails of silver. Keep it safe. Okay, I'm about to make today's tofu, so you can watch the whole process from the start. Yes. The beans need to be soaked overnight. The water should cover the beans completely. Summer needs less time. Winter needs longer. When they're plump like this, they're ready. Next is grinding the beans. When grinding, keep the rhythm steady. Add water little by little. Don't rush it. Don't throw away the bean residue either. Mix it with coarse grains for steamed buns, it's delicious. After filtering, boil the milk and curdle it. These 2 steps are the most critical. The fire can't be too intense, and you must stir constantly, to prevent it from burning at the bottom. Once it boils, let it bubble for a while, to completely remove the bean smell. This is the soy milk. You can drink it directly. Let's drink some first. Once the milk cools slightly, I'll teach you how to curdle it with gypsum water. Adding it should be slow and even. When you see the milk start to form curds, it's done. This soy pudding can be eaten for breakfast immediately. Jingyan loves it. Press it for an hour or 2. Let the water drain, and the tofu is ready. It doesn't look hard, but the nuance is in every step. If we hadn't seen it with our own eyes, or if we tried to figure it out ourselves, we would have wasted a lot of beans. You just said this basin of beans is about 3 caddies? Yes. Soaking and grinding yields exactly these 3 batches. Each batch can be cut into 12 pieces. Selling for 3 when in town, 2 when for 1 piece if Taiju goes to distant villages. 1 batch can make at least 18 wen. Hee. You've seen the method. I've taken the money. How you do it in the future is your own business. Just remember what we agreed. No selling in town. Remember, we are definitely not ungrateful people. This person has been eyeing my stall for more than 1 day. Young lady, business is good. I've been watching for a few days. Your tofu sells fast. and people recognize your face. I'd also like to try the small business. Don't worry, I'll just run errands for you. Just make a little bit of money. I'll only sell in the villages west of the river. Definitely won't steal your territory in town. How about it? This gentleman is joking. Anyone can make tofu. If you want to sell, go make your own. I'm not doing business with anyone. Qingyun, we're going back. Is Miss Fong at home? Miss Fong, my father sent me to ask you something. Have you noticed anything unusual lately? Some people in the village have noticed that there seem to be strangers hanging around your place. They aren't from our village, so they look suspicious. Thank you for your concern, Grandpa Wu and Brother Hongli. I know someone has been watching me. Do you know who they are and what they want? Most likely, they saw my tofu business doing well in town and want to get their hands on my recipe. A few days ago, while I was selling tofu in town, there was a man who wanted me to hand over the rights to sell in the villages west of the river. I didn't agree. Such a thing actually happened? Miss Fong, can you handle this? If you need, my father can step in and talk to the magistrate. Or ask some familiar runners in town to put in a word. After all, this is Zhou family village territory. We cannot let outsiders come and bully us. Brother Hongli, please thank Grandpa Wu for his kindness for me. But for now, that person is just watching and hasn't done anything out of line. I can handle it. If the time comes when I really need help, I definitely won't be shy about it. I will go to Grandpa Wu first. Alright, as long as you have it under control. Keep your doors locked tight at night. If there's any commotion, just shout. The neighbors will be able to hear you. I've taken note of that. Thank you. Please take this back for Brother Hongli. As a little treat for Grandpa Wu. How can I do that? I came to give you a heads up. Not to ask for anything. These few pieces of tofu are just a token of thanks for Grandpa Wu always protecting the village, and for your concern as well. Miss Fong, you are too polite. Then I won't refuse. She is a woman from out of town, without any kin or connections, to be able to settle down in our village and keep her home running. Even standing her ground when faced with outsiders, she remains calm. Her words and actions are flawless. This is a capable person. From now on, don't hesitate to interact with her, it won't do you any harm. You could learn a thing or two about her composure and how she conducts herself. Father is right. Sister Fong is indeed not simple, and very capable. I'll pick some vegetables one day and go talk to her. Is our village chief getting senile? He is the village chief. His word is law in Zhou family village. Why, instead, does he want us to follow an outsider girl and learn from her? No matter how capable Fan Yu is, doesn't she still have to rely on the village? Humph. Relying on our family, Zhaoying. Don't move, stay still. Listen. Tell me the method for making tofu, every detail. You, teach me exactly how you taught that neighbor. As long as you are obedient. I promise not to hurt you. Or that little mute girl. Otherwise. Qingyun, don't be afraid. He's just a thief stealing things. Caught by your sister. Tie the bad guy up and send him to the village chief. Let the village chief give him a beating with the paddle. The little girl wasn't scared into hiding. Instead, she quickly understood the situation and reacted well. Not bad, not wasted time following me. Okay, listen to Qingyun. Send him to the village chief's place. Miss Fong, what is going on here? Grandpa Wu. This man, before dawn today, used a blade to climb over the wall of my house with the thorns. And he was holding this in his hand. He held a weapon and committed a crime, forcing me to hand over the tofu recipe. I subdued and tied him up. Qingyun was woken up and saw that this person is not from our village. He had been lurking in the vicinity for several days. And today, he even broke into a private residence. I have the culprit and the evidence, and dare not dispose of him privately. So I brought him here for Grandpa Wu to decide. Hong Li, take the cloth out of his mouth and hear what he has to say. Spare me, village chief. Spare me. I was just confused for a moment. I didn't mean to actually hurt her. I just wanted the recipe. I was wrong. I will never dare to do it again. Please, let me go. Who are you, and which village are you from? Why would you commit such a robbery? My name is Zhang Dashan. I'm from Dadian village in Heshi town. My brother-in-law is the shopkeeper of Rinji Hall Pharmacy in town. I just saw the tofu business was good and wanted to learn. Humph. In order to reduce his own guilt, he even sold out his own brother-in-law. Humph, you call this learning? This is breaking and entering with a weapon. Miss Fong is a woman living at home with her younger sister. If it weren't for her ability to protect herself, what would have been the consequences today? You, from Dadian village, have no sense of shame. Running to my Zhou family village to act wild. I was wrong, I was really wrong. Village chief, have mercy. I will pay, I will apologize. Please, don't send me to the government office. Father, people like this shouldn't be let off easily. To let a tiger back to the mountains is to invite endless trouble. We must show severity so people from other villages know. Our Zhou family village is not to be trifled with. Miss Fong, you are the victim here. What do you think? Grandpa Wu, he snuck in with a weapon with the intent to threaten. So he should be sent to the government office. But as for how to deal with it, I will listen to Grandpa Wu's arrangements. Just one thing. Today's incident must be clearly settled. We cannot leave it ambiguous. Otherwise, some people will think us, two lone girls, are easy to bully, leading to endless trouble later. This girl is not only brave, but also very thoughtful. She wants to punish the wicked, but also use this to establish her authority and prevent future trouble. You are right. Sending him to the office is naturally necessary. Otherwise, what becomes of village rules? What becomes of the law? Hongli, go call 2 young men and take this person, along with the weapon, to the town's magistrate office. Explain the whole story clearly to the official. Request they deal with him according to the law. Yes, father. It's over. It's over. Miss Fong, you and Qing Yun have been frightened. You go back and rest first. We will handle things here. Rest assured, there will definitely be justice for this. Thank you, Grandpa Wu, for upholding justice. Then we will go back first. Sister, that was amazing. The bad guy deserved it. Qing Yun, you were so brave, knowing to get the rope. But in the future, if you encounter something like this, you must hide first. Protect yourself, you know? If only brother were here. Brother will come back. But until then, we must also be fine. After this incident, the entire Zhou family village won't dare to look down on me and Qing Yun anymore. These fresh ones, or dried ones, are all excellent ingredients. Also, fermented tofu. That salty, savory taste that goes so well with rice. Just thinking about it makes me hungry. Pity that I couldn't find any in the town markets. Not to mention chili peppers or chili powder. Only ginger or peppercorns. Tap 3 times, then tap twice. This was the signal Zhou Qinghuai arranged before leaving. Qing Yun, brother is back. Miss Fong, I'm back. Good to have you back. Why did it take so long this time? Counting the days. It's been more than 3 months. This route for the delivery was far. It took a month and a half to go. And another month and a half to come back. I was in such a rush this time. I didn't leave much money or food at home. You've worked hard during this time. I'm afraid you even used some of your own savings. Here are 2 taels. Take it. 1 tael is for the food expenses for these 3 months. I know Qing Yun must have eaten well. The other tael is your payment for the hard work. And let's call it interest for the money you advanced. Brother Zhou, you're too polite. Qing Yun is very well behaved. We got along very well. I'll shamelessly accept this money. This boss is really reasonable. Paying the money without hesitation. And even adding a bonus and interest. You 2 siblings talk for a bit. I'll go add a dish. I bought some meat today. Originally intended to cure it. Brother Zhou, you came back at the perfect time. We'll have a feast tonight. It's costing you money. We live under the same roof. Don't talk about that. Right, I'll tell him about the trouble earlier. Those people. They still have to go to the village chief's house. Someone came to steal things and was caught by Miss Fong. It was a relative of the pharmacy shopkeeper in town causing trouble. Yes, it was the brother of the pharmacy shopkeeper's daughter-in-law, named Zhang Dashan. He climbed over the wall to demand the recipe, was subdued by me, and tied up for the village chief. Later, he was sent to the government office. After the incident became known, when I went to buy plaster powder, the shopkeeper Zhang apologized in person. During the time I was away, this home not only didn't fall apart, but was protected very well, and even seems more vibrant than before. You've worked hard, Miss Fong. And thank you, too. I said we live under the same roof. No need for such courtesy. Wash your hands and let's eat. Brother Zhou, how long can you stay home this time after coming back? The guard agency gave me a half-month rest. After that, it depends on the schedule. I might take a short trip, or rest longer before taking a long one. Ha ha ha. Then, brother can eat the mooncakes sister Yu makes. Sister said she's going to make delicious mooncakes. Mooncakes? You know how to make mooncakes? I've been trying to make some other pastries lately, to sell along with the tofu, and they're doing okay. With the Mid-Autumn Festival approaching, I thought I'd try making some mooncakes for us to eat and to send to our neighbors, to get into the holiday spirit. You are always able to come up with new ideas. That's great. I saw this in Yunchuan City, and thought you would like it. This is for preparing food? Well, it can be used for preparing food and for self-defense. Thank you, Brother Zhou. Wow. Hey. Wow. Hee hee hee. Don't worry, it didn't cost much. This trip went far, but it went smoothly. Brother earned over 30 taels of silver. It's only right to buy something for you and Miss Fong. Hey. Hey. I only saved 5 taels in the few months I've been doing business. He made over 30 taels in just over 3 months. An average of about 10 taels a month. This income is definitely considered high in this world. However, the risks for a guard traveling are also high. This money was not earned easily. Sister, can Qingyun not go to town today? Qingyun, don't you like going to town to see the bustle the most? I'll look after him today, so you can go and take care of your business without worry. MHM. Can you make 2 more jars of this meat sauce? I want to take it with me on the road next time. Sure, but this sauce doesn't last too long, especially when the weather is hot. Next time you are leaving, tell me 2 days in advance. And I'll make it fresh in jars so you can eat it as soon as possible. If only we had that kind of red, really spicy chili pepper. A chili sauce made with chili peppers, combined with tofu to make fermented tofu or spicy dried tofu. It goes great with rice and lasts longer. Pity we don't seem to have those here. What does a chili pepper look like? And how does it taste? It's a type of fruit. Green when unripe. And turns red when ripe. The shape can look like a ram's horn or a lantern. The taste isn't like ginger or pepper, that kind of spicy heat. It's more stimulating and fragrant. If you dry it and grind it, it becomes chili powder, which is great for cooking and making sauces. A red, very spicy fruit. I've made a note of it. I'll keep an eye out for it when I travel. If I see it, I'll buy some and bring it back. Then thank you, Brother Zhou, in advance. If you find it, I can pay you for it. Miss Fong, you've worked hard, making so many dishes. It's a holiday, so it should feel like one. Besides, since the mooncakes are selling well, let's celebrate. Eat slowly, it's all yours. This dried tofu you made tastes good. It's even better with rice than meat. The meat is also cooked well. If you like it, eat more. MHM. Come, try this. Wow, so sweet and fragrant. It really is delicious. With this skill, you could even open a dessert shop in the county seat. It's just for the holiday atmosphere. To really open a shop, I'd have to come up with more varieties. Suddenly I feel traveling to this strange world isn't so bad after all. It's stable and full of hope. Brother Zhou, I want to go to the county seat tomorrow. If you want to go, then go. Do you need me to accompany you? No, Brother Zhou, stay home with Qingyun is fine. I just want to see the market and get familiar with the road. Take care. Go early and come back early. First, check the grain. This shop is quite large. Buying dozens or hundreds of caddies wouldn't be suspicious. Buying a bit more wouldn't look out of place. Shopkeeper, I want to buy some grain. Young lady, what do you want to buy, and how much? Our store has all kinds of rice, flour, and beans. At a fair price. There are many people at home. I want to stock up for the winter. 100 caddies of soybeans, 100 caddies of rice, and 50 caddies each of cooked rice and brown rice. Fine rice is 5 coins a caddy. Soybeans are 3 coins. Cooked rice and brown rice are 3 coins each. Rice, 500 coins. Soybeans, 300 coins. Rice, 300 coins. Total 1,100 coins. Will you take it yourself or do you need delivery? I'll take it myself. Could the shopkeeper please pack them separately, securely, and just put them by the door? My ox cart is parked in the alley nearby. I'll get them later. Alright, workers, get to packing. Only when things are put into my space do I feel they truly belong to me, and I have the confidence to buy at another shop. Can't just stay at one shop. It's easy to raise suspicion. Purchases complete. Next is the plaster. Shopkeeper, I want to buy some plaster. Quite a large amount. Plaster? Young lady, is someone in your family suffering from heat? This plaster is cold in nature, so it must be used correctly. It's best to follow a doctor's advice on the dosage. Thank you, shopkeeper, for your concern. It's because of a persistent illness. The recipe from the doctor in town needs plaster to clear heat. And there isn't much stock in town. The doctor said your shop's herbs are genuine. So he asked me to come here to buy it. He also instructed that this plaster needs to be refined until it's mature to be medicinal. I don't know if your shop can handle that for me? I see. We can refine plaster here. It will just require a processing fee. How much do you need, young lady? The doctor said I should prepare more to adjust slowly. So I want to buy 200 coins worth of raw plaster first, and ask you to process it all into mature plaster. Sure, 200 coins of raw plaster. Making it into mature plaster will result in some loss. A fee of 30 coins will do. Thank you, shopkeeper. Switch to another pharmacy and buy another 200 coins worth. Here is the material I brought for you. Did the trip to the county seat go smoothly? Did you encounter any problems? No, it went very smoothly. The county seat is just bigger than the town, with more things. I checked it out and have an idea of things now. Mei-chem, it's good you're back safely. Confidence is built up bit by bit like this. Extremely reluctant. All in all, adding what Brother Zhou gave me before, I already have over 20 taels. However, the tofu business needs to be adjusted. It's freezing cold. Both Jin Yun and I can't stand traveling to town every day. From now on, I'll go every 3 days. Bringing more since the cold keeps it fresh for 2 or 3 days anyway. The snow is too heavy, many roads to the north are blocked. The guard agency isn't taking long-distance jobs for now. I have almost a month of vacation, so I can be home for the new year. It's perfect, the roads are slippery with snow. It's safer to just rest at home. Qingyun has been talking about you ever since it started snowing. I hope that every day in the future, we can always be together like this. Isn't this the most concrete image of a home in my heart? After he came, this home finally had life and warmth. And Qingyan also became healthy and cheerful. But with him, there is only a 3-year agreement. Though he is reticent, yet, he never treated me with the condescending attitude of a master. Instead, he respects my opinions, affirms my contributions, and frankly entrusted the household to me. And every time he is home, he silently takes on the most tiring work, allowing me to focus on what I'm good at and what I like to do. Fair, respectful, responsible. And he even remembers to bring gifts for people at home. In all honesty, a man like Zhou Qinghuai, whether in this era or the original world, is rare. But having gone through the apocalypse, what I want is to walk the sea of stars alone, not to grow old and stay together in a courtyard. Even if that courtyard is very warm, and the person walking with me is very good. Silly girl, brother. Brother and sister will naturally always look after you and watch you grow up. Try the meatballs sister fried, be careful, they're hot. You've worked hard, eat more. Brother Zhou has also worked hard. You haven't rested since you got back these days. I saw this in the county seat. I thought the style was simple. You shouldn't dislike it. It's very beautiful. Thank you, Brother Zhou. Our Qingyun grows fast, he needs new clothes for the new year. Brother Zhou, you often travel for work. I saw that your previous bundle was sometimes inconvenient. So I thought about making this. I have never seen this style of backpack before. The interior space is large. There are many layers, and the heavy things stay close to the back, making it easier to walk. The fabric is wear-resistant, and I sewed extra lines in the key areas. This is much more effortless than carrying it on one shoulder. And it also frees up your hands. It is perfect for going on a journey. Miss Fong, you are so clever. I really like it. As long as you find it handy, Brother Zhou. This weather is making people panic. It's almost Qingming and we haven't seen a drop of rain. Indeed. My man has been carrying water to water the wheat seedlings every day. His shoulders are all worn raw. The river level is much lower than in previous years. If it doesn't rain soon, the land will really dry up. Yu, there's a lot of tofu left today. People from the nearby villages haven't been as free spending as before. Sister Hohot, let me teach you how to make the leftover tofu into dried tofu. It will last longer. And there are many ways to eat it. Really? That would be wonderful. Anything is better than letting it go bad. Are the villages having a hard time lately? I heard that everyone is a bit tight on cash. Indeed. Since you weren't born and raised here, you might not feel it as deeply. But the weather this year has been bizarre. From the beginning of spring until now, we haven't had a proper rain. The crops aren't growing well, and the harvest will be poor. Who dares to spend money recklessly? My Taiju has to go water the fields every other day. Selling tofu, I can only make a quick run in and out of the village. I heard the upstream riverbed is already showing its bottom. It's always bad luck to talk about these things. This is a drought. The scale of this disaster is likely quite extensive. A spring drought could even extend into a summer drought. In ancient times, a drought meant reduced production or total crop failure, soaring grain prices, social unrest, and even worse consequences. The food in my storage space was for the long term, but it won't be enough if a real famine hits. Besides, harboring wealth invites trouble. I must plan ahead. I need to go to the county seat and buy more grain, regardless of whether the drought becomes reality or not. Stockpiling food is never a mistake. Shopkeeper, what are the prices for high-quality rice and soybeans today? Oh, young lady, here to buy grain again? I won't lie to you, the prices have gone up. Top quality refined rice is 7 won per caddy, and soybeans are 5 won. Other coarse grains have also risen by at least 5 won. Why the increase? Weren't they 5 won and 3 won until recently? A few counties further up are suffering from a severe drought. Water and land transport have decreased, and the cost of transport has risen. Even though we haven't seen a major disaster here yet. Looking at this weather, those with connections and extra money have already started stockpiling grain quietly. These prices are set to rise further. Young lady, how much do you want to buy? If you buy a lot, I'll try to give you a fair price. But I can't lower the cost any further. The shopkeeper's words are a confirmation. This price hike itself is the clearest warning. Shopkeeper, there are many people in my household, and I need to repair the house. I want 200 caddies of refined rice, 200 caddies of soybeans, and 150 caddies each of cooked rice and coarse grains. Refined rice is 1,400 wen, soybeans are 1,000 wen, and the grains are 1,500 wen. That's a total of 3,900 wen. Is it still self-pickup? Yes, self-pickup. It's better to pack them separately so they're sturdy. Shopkeeper, could you instruct your staff to move the grain in batches to a quiet corner outside the store? My family members will come to pick it up in a few trips, so we don't block your entrance. Humph. Sure, that's fine. Ha 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 ha. That's the only way to feel at ease. Miss, are you here for a courier service or looking for someone? This brother, may I ask if Zhou Qinghua is here? Brother Zhou took a job to the south, and he has been gone for a month. I estimate he'll be back in another half month. What is your relationship to him? Do you have something urgent? It's not exactly urgent. I was bought by the Zhou family to take care of his sister. We don't have much grain left at home, and with this severe drought, grain prices have spiked. I wanted to remind him to bring back some extra grain when he returns. Since he's not here, never mind then. Alright, I've noted it down. When Brother Zhou returns, I'll pass on your message. And have him bring 100 caddies of grain back. Sorry to bother you, brother. Water. The most direct and fatal thing about a drought is the lack of water, isn't it? I've been busy stockpiling oil and various foods, climbing mountains and crossing rivers, but I completely forgot the most basic and essential thing, water. If the river stops flowing, and the well runs dry, I could struggle for a few days without food. But without water, it's all over. I've really lost my mind. Isn't the first rule of surviving the apocalypse to have water? I only realized it now. Looking for something, miss? Pickle jars. Grain urns. Boss? How much for these water vats that hold about 4 or 5 buckets of water? How do you sell them? These are sturdy and well-glazed. 800 won each. I want 2. And those smaller ones that hold 2 or 3 buckets, give me 2 of those pottery jars as well. Alrighty. 2 big vats for 1,600 wen, 2 small jars at 300 each. That's 600 total, 2,200 altogether. Miss, how are you going to transport these? Boss, I live in Zhou village. I can't move them myself. Could you help me deliver them to the village entrance? I'll add 100 wen for your trouble. Done. Since you're so straightforward, 100 wen it is. I'll send them over tomorrow. I'll wait for you at the village entrance tomorrow. Water vats aren't nearly enough. And they're too expensive. I need a more flexible, and more discreet way to store water. Miss, I'll help you take them to your house. No need, my family will help move them later. From now on, use the water from the pool for daily washing. And save the well water in the baths for drinking. Fellow villagers, I've called everyone here today. Not for anything else, but because of this deadly weather. You've all seen the state of the fields and what the riverbed looks like. I won't mince words. This year is almost certainly heading for a major drought. Quiet. Let me finish. Panic won't solve anything. We must think of a solution. I sent Honley to the county seat today to check the grain prices. Top grade grain is 8 wen. And coarse grain is 6 wen per caddy. 8 wen? So fast? Are they trying to starve us? Who can afford this? Before the new year, it was only 5 wen. Aren't these shops just profiteering? What's the use of complaining? You only look at the price, without thinking about why it jumped so much, or why it rose right now. Dad sent me to check it out. Several large grain shops in the county seat have lines out the door. Everyone senses something is wrong and is scrambling to buy food. If you go late, you won't even be able to buy any. Why is everyone scrambling to buy? Because nobody is stupid. They all know this weather is abnormal. Don't count on the autumn harvest. If you think it's too expensive now and don't buy, when the day comes that you're out of food, you won't have anywhere to buy it even if you have money. At that point, it won't be a matter of a few wen. It will be a matter of life and death. Village chief, what are you suggesting? Our village must act immediately. While we can still buy it and transport it back. Each household should pool their money and send a team of reliable young men to buy grain from the county seat. The town has already run out of grain, so we have to go to the county seat. But this must be kept quiet. And there should be a limit on how much we buy. If we buy in bulk, can we get a cheaper price? I'm afraid not. Grain prices change daily. We'll be lucky to get it at today's price. With a large quantity, maybe the shopkeeper will give us a full, honest measure. How much per household? Let's start with 50 caddies each. It's not that I don't want to buy more, but it's about money and transport capacity. Dozens of households add up to 1 or 2,000 caddies. A target that large is unsafe on the road. 50 caddies, supplemented with wild vegetables, should last a household for a while. If anyone is in special need or wants more, they can figure it out privately, but this is the official amount for now. I'll say this up front. If anyone leaks this and brings trouble upon us, don't blame the village for being harsh. Those who agree, go home and prepare the money. Meet at the village entrance early tomorrow morning. Hongli will lead the team. Select 15 strong, tight-lipped young men and carts. Buy the grain in the county seat and return immediately. No delays allowed. Zhou Taizhu. They're back, they're back. Unload the carts quickly and distribute it by household. Move quickly, now. The river is almost dry. The river water is nearly gone. Well water is becoming increasingly precious. The village has already restricted drawing water. Everyone is allowed only 1 bucket a day. Water resources will become the flashpoint of conflict even before food. The water stored in my space must never be leaked. It's enough for Qingyun and me for 2 or 3 years. Yet my anxiety hasn't subsided at all. I have no idea when Zhou Qinghuai will be back. Oh, heaven! Don't just thunder without rain. Open your eyes. Please rain. Are you really going to force us to our deaths? I beg you. Let it rain. This weather is disturbingly abnormal. It's raining. Heaven has opened its eyes. It's here. At last. The water crisis is over. The crops might still be saved. Life can finally return to normal. Why isn't the rain stopping? If it keeps raining like this, the ground will be ruined. Something is wrong. Very wrong. Quick, move the grain to the table. And get the bedding onto the Kong. It's no use, the water won't stop. We need to find the village chief. Ah. Village chief. Village chief. Help. What's wrong? Speak slowly. Our house is flooding. It's already up to our knees. Everything is soaked. If we stay here, I fear the house won't be safe. Come on, let's go check. Hongli, Hongi, come with me. This is bad. This place is no longer livable. If the rain gets heavier, the house could collapse and people could die. Then where should we go? Village chief, you'll have to take refuge for now at a household in the village. That's on higher ground and has a sturdier house. Hongli, Hongi, whose house do you think is suitable? They have to be willing, of course. Dad, Brother Wu's house is on the eastern slope of the village. The house is new and spacious. Third uncle's house is also on high ground with a large courtyard. It's just a bit older. Go and ask them immediately. Be respectful, since you're asking for help. Dad, they both agreed. Brother Wu and third uncle said to come over quickly. Quickly pack your essential items. Grain, bedding, and clothes. Don't worry about anything else. Hongli, Hongi, help them. Transfer them over immediately. Thank you, village chief. Thank you, Brother Wu. Thank you, third uncle. Zhou Zhen and Zhou Qingshan's houses were just the beginning. If this rain continues, many more households in the village will surely suffer. Miss Fang, what are you doing? Fifth grandpa. The rain just keeps falling. I don't feel settled. I want to go up the mountain to take a look, to stand higher, and see the river down below, and check if there are any changes in the other villages or the mountain slopes. You can't see the big picture just by staying in the village. Go up the mountain? You're being reckless. With rain this heavy, the mountain paths are slippery. There might even be rockfalls and landslides. It's too dangerous. You're just a young girl, you can't go. Fifth grandpa. I know it's dangerous. I will be careful. I'm familiar with that part of the back mountain. I won't go near the steep areas. I'll just look from a wide, gentle slope. As for Qingyun at home, I'd like to ask you and Grandma Wu to look after him for half a day. I promise to return as soon as possible. Then you must be extremely careful. And turn back immediately if the situation looks wrong. Rest assured, I'll take care of Qingyun. I'll keep an eye on him. Thank you, fifth grandpa. Qingyun, sister is going to the mountain to see how big the river has become. I'll be back soon. Miss Fang, are you really just going to check the situation? In this heavy rain? Qingyun, don't worry. We'll definitely take good care of him. It's just that you shouldn't. Grandma Wu, you're overthinking it. Brother Zhou has been kind to me. And besides, my service contract is still with him. Where would I run to? I really feel this rain is unnatural. I won't feel at ease if I don't see what's happening further away. If there's something wrong, finding out early will help the village prepare, won't it? I'm just worrying too much. Don't take it to heart. Just be very careful. Old man, do you think Miss Fang would really just run away? Don't guess wildly in this weather. Miss Fang isn't that kind of person. Look at how warm this home has become since she arrived, and how much she cares for Qingyun. If she really wanted to run, she could have run months ago when Qinghai was away. Why wait until now? And she even specifically brought Qingyun over to us. She truly has a mind of her own, and she really wants to scout the path for our village. The river is overflowing, and the soil is saturated. If it continues to rain, the consequences will be unimaginable. We must act immediately. I remember when I was hunting for prey. I reached a steep slope, where a massive rock protruded from the cliff face. forming a natural, recessed shallow cave. It's a good place for shelter. It's located high on the mountain, with sparse vegetation nearby, and an even steeper rock face above it, making the chance of a large-scale landslide less likely. The space is limited, but it can squeeze in 7 or 8 people. The entrance is open, so it might get wet, but it's enough for Qingyun and me to seek refuge for now. As for the others in the village, I am not a savior. My abilities are limited. My priority is ensuring the safety of myself and Qingyun. I have too many secrets. It's inconvenient to stay with others. If the existence of my space is exposed, it will bring a disaster even worse than this natural one. This is the spot. It's not exactly hidden, but in this torrential rain, I doubt anyone will venture this deep. With this place, at least Qingyun and I have a backup plan. I can't wait any longer. I must descend immediately and bring Qingyun back. I'll move everything from the house into the space once I'm back. Miss Fong, how is it? What did you see on the mountain? The situation is bad. The fields outside our village are submerged, and the river is full. Even the lower-lying areas are starting to flood. Our village can still hold out for now, but if it keeps going on like this, go ask those people where they came from and what happened. Dad, I found out. It's the in-laws of Zhou Shi from the west side of the village, fleeing from Shilin village. The water in their house was knee-deep, and seeing that the rain wouldn't stop and the water was still rising, they feared for their home and packed some essentials, dragging their family here to seek refuge with their daughter and son-in-law. Has Shilin village been flooded? To the point where they have to abandon their homes and flee? Miss Fong, have you already made up your mind about something? You don't seem particularly panicked. Fifth Grandpa, what kind of plan could a woman like me have? I just feel that if this rain never stops, even if our village is higher than others, it may not be absolutely safe. Then what are you suggesting? The risk of staying in low-lying areas is too great. Perhaps we have no choice but to head for higher ground. Higher ground? You mean the mountain? But there's no shelter on the mountain. If the old and the young go up, how would they survive? Where would they live? Isn't that even more deadly? The village chief is right. Organizing an evacuation of the entire village, up the mountain without any preparation, is an almost impossible task. I'm just saying that the mountain might be the only direction. As for the specifics, I have no way of knowing. I'm going to take Qingyun back now. Qingyun, the rain is getting too heavy, and home might not be safe anymore. Sister is going to take you to a place. Okay. I'm sorry, I am not a god. I can't save everyone. The first lesson the apocalypse taught me was that you must first ensure that you and the people you care about survive.